In 2 weeks from now, I'm going to be going to Japan for the very first time. But there's just one problem. I don't speak any Japanese. Like, chotto dekimasu. So, here's the plan. The moment this timer starts, I'm gonna have 14 days to learn as much Japanese as humanly possible before we touch down in Japan and try to interact with some locals. Let's do it. All right, so today is day one. The first place we're gonna start, and where I always start when learning a new language, is on Notion. So over here we have our Notion page for our languages. You guys can see I have the past few years of learning and the different languages I've learned. Let's go ahead and make a new page for Japanese. Now there's one twist. Not only am I going to Japan, but I'm going to the island of Okinawa, which has its own unique history and even its own language called Uchinaguchi. If you guys know me, all that means is that we're also going to try to learn some Okinawan phrases while we're studying as well. Can add a cool logo, can add a cover photo. Oh, hey, if that is where we're going, this is gonna be a good trip. Let's create a few little subgroups of different phrases. One, obviously, we're gonna be eating some yummy food and being at the restaurant while we're there. So let's make a little section for food, vocab, introductory phrases, and then we can make one last one for Okinawan phrases. Cool. All right, that's the plan. And now I'm gonna go on YouTube and do some learning. All right, we're back from studying. I watched just a few YouTube videos. I'll leave those videos down in the description for you guys if you want to watch. But yeah, we got quite a few phrases, mainly just about like from the beginning going into a restaurant and then ordering food. So now I do know. Somebody asked me how many people I'm eating with. They might ask me, "Namae desu ka?" And I will be with my girlfriend, so I'm gonna respond, "Futari desu." I do not have a yoyaku, arimasen, no reservation. And then a few more things I learned, like if you want to say, "I would like to eat this, please," you can say, "Kore o kudasai." But yeah, that was day one. I will see you guys further along in the challenge. All right, guys, it's day 10, and things have not exactly been going according to plan. This past week's been super busy, just between finishing up my semester at university, finals, preparing for travel. So I haven't been able to study Japanese as much as I'd like to every day. But we've got some time today, so we're gonna get a quick little study session and try to make some progress. Let's get off the wall. All right, so at this point in our studying, I'm doing two main things. Number one, I wanted a way to have some structure. So I found a good beginner playlist here on YouTube. This playlist has about, I think, 40 episodes. Right now I'm on 34. I'm learning the verb naru, which means to become. So I just learned how to say something like, "Nihongo ga joju ni narimashita," which means to become good at Japanese, which is what we're trying to do. So that's a cool phrase. But yeah, this is the first thing I've been doing. I have not watched every episode in this playlist, as you guys can see. I'm kind of just skipping around, I guess, which isn't the most efficient. But like I said, I'm trying to be transparent with you guys, and it's been a bit tough for me to find time to study, so I've just been a bit sporadic and still getting some practice here and there where we can. And then the other way I've been studying is by using Speakeasy. Those phrases I showed you guys on day one that were very specific to me that I wanted to learn, I went on Speakeasy and I've added them into my flashcards over here, and I've just been drilling them, getting these phrases down. If you guys don't know what Speakeasy is, it is the language learning platform that I've been building for you guys, the community. We just hit over 10,000 signups, so I've been thinking of a little giveaway we could do, so stay tuned for that. But basically, there's some cool features on here that help your language learning. The other thing I've been doing is doing things like flashcards over here for my phrases. So we got "Oshiare wa do shimasu ka?" which means, "How would you like to pay?" Yeah, "Oishikatta desu, mata kimasu," which is, "The meal was great, I'll come again." So it's about 4:30 right now. I'm gonna try to do a little 30-minute study grind sesh and make some progress here on day 10. 皆さん、今は日本に行きましょう。我哋係香港機場同埋最後嘅日本 Hong Kong. But today, it is time for us to head to Japan and for me to embarrass myself with my non-existent Japanese abilities. The past few days I've been here in Hong Kong. What that means for our Japanese challenge is that I haven't had too much time to continue with my studying. The main thing I've done is I downloaded this app called Kana, which is to help learn some hiragana and improve some reading abilities, help to be able to read some things while we're there. So we'll see how useful and how applicable that is, but that is what I've done while I'm here. I'll see you guys on the plane. Let's see what 14 days of Japanese learning can get you in Japan. 皆さん、日本にいます. We just got here and we're in the airport konbini. And we're gonna buy some stuff because we're hungry. It is dark out, so we're not gonna see too much tonight, but we are gonna go get a little dinner. 一緒に食べましょう. Let's get out of here and let's call an Uber. マテオですか？はい。2人です。はい。すみません。Yeah, okay, my bad. I wasn't expecting that. We took our shoes off and then we entered this pit. はい。これ、焼き鳥一つと、そしてネギマ一つ。この揚げ豆腐一つ。枝豆どこですどこいますか？枝豆一つ。握り6これ6。わさび少しありがとうございます。Yeah, we read off a list, but we successfully ordered our first meal in Japan. It is popping in here. Okay, Kim. ごちそうさまでした。いただきます。おやすみなさい。ありがとうございます。皆さん、meal number 1, success です in the books. New experience, but that was very fun. It is late, so we're gonna get back to where we were staying, and we will see you guys there, or I'll see you guys tomorrow. We got to this bakery. 大丈夫ですか？何を食べたいですか？Let's okay, let's go see. いただきます。ありがとうございます。はい。これをください。はい、
ありがとうございます。では、抹茶担々外店で291円。
はい、現金で貼れますか？
はい、かしこまりました。はい、それは291円ちょうど頂戴しますね。はい。
ありがとうございます。
はい、大丈夫です。
よろしいですか？はい、
大丈夫です。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
日本語完璧ですね。
はい、上手です。
ちょっと行きました。ありがとう。
はい、ありがとうございます。
Guys, one thing that's really interesting about Japanese is the amount of Chinese characters, or kanji, in Japanese. Kind of far away, and I can read that in Cantonese. Cherthao, those last two symbols. And then also it's this te, which is like car park exit. Just something interesting, I guess, if you guys didn't know. Obviously, if you guys speak Japanese or Chinese, you probably know this already. But for some new learners, it's one interesting fact that is pretty cool. All right, so we are now in Parco City, which is like close to the biggest town on the island. And so this is like the biggest mall on the island. And there is a lot going on here. They got beauty products, they got supermarkets, they got a lot of stuff. So we'll see what we find here exactly. We are gonna get lunch here, which you guys will see what that is in a bit. But besides lunch, we'll see what else we get into here. Oh, katsu.
You want katsu?
I want katsu. Yo. Down. Alright, y'all. Let's get this katsu. Let me ask. Hi, 2人です。はい。はい。ありがとうございます。This is soba?
Yeah.
Alright, sure.
Noodle soba.
Hello. She's bringing the food. She's bringing the food. That's
For a
great.
minute, okay?
Yeah. Now we wait. ちょっと待ってください. Y'all, our food might be coming from this robot. Oh. No. ありがとうございます。箸はありますか？箸。あ。また。Nursing. I just went for some chopsticks there right in front of me. Yo, this looks.
Dying to give you a full apple.
What is this? What is this?
The pickled ginger.
Oh, itadakimasu. Noodles are definitely different than noodles that I had in Hong Kong. They're thicker for sure. I want to try the soup. There's no. Alright, I'm gonna ask for a spoon, yo. すみません、スプーンはありますか？ Hi. Arigatou gozaimasu. Alright, so far here in Okinawa, we've gotten breakfast, went to the bakery, and now we're having lunch. And overall, I think with our 14 days of Japanese studying, things are going pretty well. People are really nice here and feel approachable. I'm not like nervous or scared at all to interact with people. It feels really good that the exact phrases I've been using here are actually the exact phrases that I practiced beforehand, right? It's what I practiced actually is being put to use. We got food, now it's time to order matcha latte. こんにちは。お過ごしですか？すいません。はい、ここ。このマッシュラテ、レギュラー、そしてアイスです。はい、この。ミディアム、オライス、ミディアム。あ、ミディアム、ミディアム。はい。アイス。アイスです。はい、はい。以上でよろしいですか？はい。Real quick, one thing that I learned, or that I thought I learned in studying for coming to Japan, is that when you're ordering like one item of something or one dish, you say hitatsu for one. And then I thought that ippai is like if you're ordering a drink. But apparently sometimes also when you're getting drinks, you also say hitatsu. So if any of you guys watching the video do know Japanese and wouldn't mind explaining that in the comments for everyone, myself and also for you guys to learn. Arigatou gozaimasu. All right, minasan, we are back. Took a little break, went on a little road trip, and now we are exploring some nature. We're at a cool little cliff lookout point. Let's go check it out. Water looks so cool. There's a hole in the middle. Whoa, 綺麗ですね. All right, y'all, we'll try to ask someone for a picture. すみません。すみません。写真いいですね？写真？はい。OK。ありがとう。OK。はい、チーズ。Honey, I'm home. What better way to end a challenge than to finish it right where we started? Back in the US now and had an unreal time in both Hong Kong and Japan. Overall, I think the biggest win for me in this challenge was how useful the phrases that we studied actually were. The exact phrases that I studied actually turned out to be phrases that I used while I was there. For things like ordering food, paying, asking for directions. Of course, there were some times where people started speaking faster or said something that I didn't study and I had no idea what they were saying, right? For example, when we were ordering that matcha, I think the guy asked if I wanted to eat here or to go, and I was like, sumimasen. But we were able to talk through it and we understood each other. But honestly, after just 14 days, you can't expect to understand everything, and that's okay. Before this challenge, I didn't really have plans to continuing studying Japanese once we were done with it, just as I've been focused on other languages. But after spending time there and just seeing how warm and friendly the people were and how fun it was to speak some Japanese there, it honestly made me want to keep going. So who knows, maybe later this year we will devote some time and really lock in on some Japanese. Also real quick, we cannot end this video without thanking you guys for the support on the last video. 看起來好多香港人睇咗個照片，咁我今日想話就係多謝大家嘅支持同埋啲留言真係好暖心. Everybody from Hong Kong who has watched the last video and left the comments, I really appreciate it. You guys have been super nice. So if you enjoyed this challenge, make sure to smack that like button. If you guys want to see a similar challenge, let me know because this is a lot of fun. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Mata yamashou. I'll see you in the next one.